her plus one. It was a little, I think it was a ventriloquism. She was doing ventriloquism. I thought it was a dummy. No, I'm not so sure. I think it was just like a kid. That liked fisting, which is really weird. Put your hands together for Miss Pamla Sterner!
How are y'all doing? Yeah, so I don't know if there are anybody else like that out in the audience or not, but how many of y'all just really hate math? You just can't stand it. Yeah, I know. So I was reading the other day, it actually stands for mental abuse to humans. And that makes perfect sense to me. Well, the other day, my son is in college. Yes, I'm older than 25. And he was saying, Mom, I've got a problem with this algebra problem. And I said, honey, they have been looking for his ex for years. And I don't know why either. And so he said, well, obviously, I better talk to Dad about that. But I don't know if y'all were here when I had told you, but just last month, I did celebrate my 38th wedding anniversary. Thank you. I was obviously married when I was 2. But there's no way I look like I'm over 40, right? Right, thanks, I appreciate that. Luckily, I was from Alabama, so that was actually allowed. But being from Alabama, what really pissed him off is when I married outside the family. And then I had to go and marry a damn northerner. Yeah, my husband's from Montana. I know, I didn't think anybody lived up there either. Well, he told me, he said, Montana is a place where the men are men. Yeah, but what he didn't say is the men are men and the women are too. And the sheep are fucking nervous. And that's why they call it Montana. It's true. It's true. So, on the way over here, I got a text. And it said, my ex is looking for me. And I thought, gosh, I don't even really remember having an ex, you know? Could have been one of my Ambien moments, I'm not sure. And I got to thinking, gosh, if I would have had an ex, then that means that at one point I must have been married to 2 guys at the same time. And that would make me a bigot. No, that's not the word. That would make me ambidextrous. No, but that would be handy if you were married to 2 guys at the same time. No. Let's see, married to 2 guys at the same time. That would make me stupid. That would be the word. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. So we just recently moved up here from Colorado. We live in Alexandria, Virginia right now. And I got to thinking, blondes do that sometimes. I got to thinking, you know, people from Colorado call Coloradans. And you guys out here in Maryland, I believe, are called like Marylanders or something like that, right? Is that right? Yeah, Marylanders, okay. And I was thinking, well, what are the people from D.C. called? And I was thinking, well, it's District of Columbians, right? Yeah, and when you think about it, that makes perfect sense. Because, you know, in Colombia, they have a cocaine industry that supports the government. And in the District of Columbia, the government supports the cocaine industry. You know? I mean, where else but in the District of Columbia could somebody, you know, be elected, a politician get re-elected that's caught with a prostitute and a bunch of cocaine? And then what gets to me is they wonder why they have taxation without representation. We can't trust them to elect their officials. I mean, seriously, think about it. We let them vote for their elected officials. Next thing you know, their representatives are going to look like a cast of Animal House. It's just not going to work at all. So last week, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, was Social Media Week. And I love Facebook. I'm on it all the time. And but I did find out some things about me that I didn't know, that I'm not really too proud of. Turns out I'm a racist. I hate cats. I hate my mother. I love it when people die of cancer. I'm really for child abuse. Evidently I'm not clicking and sharing enough pictures or something like that. So that's what's going on there. I did find out that Facebook and Ambien don't really go together very well. Because the next morning I actually got up And I noticed that 5 guys I didn't even know had poked me, and all the sheep were missing from my farm. But, you know, the good thing about that is I found out there is an app for that. You can download an app that will keep you from being on the internet if you are high on some drug or if you are drunk. And all you have to do is just solve a simple math problem. Yeah, I'm going to cancel my internet. It's not going to work at all. But, you know, my 4 favorite words are, your prescription is ready. My husband's just started taking Viagra, it's a little blue pill, and I take Ambien, which is also a little blue pill. And I said, this is going to work out just fine. I'll take my little blue pill, you take your little blue pill, as long as you don't wake me up, everything's going to be good, you know? The only problem with it, when you get to be my age and you have all these medicines, is sometimes you mix up your medicines. I'm supposed to take 2 of my antacids a day and only 1 Cymbalta. For a whole week, I actually only took 2 Cymbaltas and 1 antacid. My acid reflux was horrible, but it was horny as hell. And I looked it up, and that happens to be a side effect of Cymbalta. So I told my husband he's going to have to get that Viagra prescription renewed.
Pamla Star, ladies and gentlemen, Pamla Star. Nice, very nice. This next comedian coming to the stage, what can I say about